Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition! Okay, so I did some inventory management, got some new skills for Danny, because we had a lot of money. I'm getting to the point where I can craft stuff and just sell it to make a profit. And let's actually talk to Zigzags about this new room we discovered. I came across a master bedroom of sorts.
So you have the inner chamber. The tapestry has shown me that these were the personal quarters of the gods chosen too. They lived lives of opulent luxury, a well-deserved return for services rendered against the onslaught of demons and dark champions of the void.
Oh my.
They are yours now, the chosen two anew.
Okay, well, so we're actually gonna try and do something here. As much as I love running around with Maddie and Jahan, I think it may be to our benefit to change the party up a little.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder shadows.
Alright, we're gonna say goodbye to you for now, Maddie.
But what'll you do if a parliament of source owls swoops down only moments after I depart? Well, I reckon I'll keep a lookout on the shelter plain until you lot come to your senses. Medora salutes you, comrades, until we meet again.
Thanks, Maddie. You're the best. Love you. So we're actually gonna pop down to the Desolated Farms here real quick. If you guys remember this particular area, and there was... Oops. So if we mosey back this way, I mean, remember when we ran through here ages ago? Oh, feels like forever. But there is a well here. And in this well, there's this gentleman. Hey, Woolgraf, hello!
You see a shady-looking figure fishing coins of gold out of the muddy water that pools beneath the well overhead. His movements are quick and nervous, but nevertheless, he seems to enjoy stuffing what cash he can find into the many pockets of his shabby garb. So absorbed is he in his coin hoarding that at first he doesn't notice your presence. Suddenly, though, he pauses, looks up, and quick as a cat its talons, readies 2 daggers.
Hello, friend. We don't mean you any harm. Tell us what you're doing.
Your friendly tone of voice has immediate effect. The man quickly relaxes his aggressive stance, sheathes his weapons, and pulls a quill and a scrap of parchment out of one of his pockets. Dexterously, he writes down a couple of phrases, then holds it out for you to read. Mute, can't speak. You look professional. You the source hunter the wizard asked for?
Yes, I am.
Excitedly, the man turns over the scrap and pens a few more lines. Name's Woolgraf. I admire you. No hero like Source Hunter. Sisil, dead end. Please let me join you.
Well, I need to know a little bit more about you first now, buddy.
Woolgraf nods enthusiastically and pulls a couple of ripped parchment pieces out from his vestments. Hastily, he covers them with words and pushes them in your hands, one after the other. Been mute since I was a kid. Sorcerers took my voice. People think I'm stupid. I'm not. Get money, food where I can. Steal if I must. Not from poor folks. I'm a good sneak, good fighter, good with locks. See things you don't. Want to help you. I'm useful. Want to catch sorcerers. Make them pay. Please. Woolgraf eagerly catches your gaze with the best puppy eyes imitation he can muster.
You know, I definitely want to take you with me, Woolgraf. Come on.
Be welcome, Woolgraf. Riches await, if you'll obtain them for us.
Oh, so you're okay with the thief, but you weren't okay with the mage? Leo, I want to love you. I really do. Why are you such an asshole? Taking the swear jar on that one.
Woolgraf smiles and shakes your hand in thanks. With a gesture of the arm, he seems to say, I'm ready. Lead the way.
Alright. And also, now we're just gonna pick up all this gold real quick. Yes. Yes, give me the money. But yeah, this is Wolgraff. He is the rogue companion you can start off with. In the enhanced edition... Now, I read somewhere that in the original game, Jahan and Medora were the only, like, mainstream companions you got. In the enhanced, with, like, I think maybe one other companion. I don't remember. It's been ages. In the enhanced edition, you get essentially 4 companions that you can pick from that are part of the story somehow. And you get a ranger, a rogue, an enchanter, and a fighter. So we're gonna take a quick look at some things. Because I've been holding on to this stuff. Oops. Been holding on to this stuff with the... Look what you got already. So we'll send that to Wolgraff, actually. Send a bunch of this stuff to Wolgraff. Because I've been holding on to it for him. Okie dokie. So, we have a look at our buddy Wolgraff here. 31, 29, 48. Just gonna equip some stuff here. Put that on because of the earth resistance. And we will learn that skill. Don't need to make us because we can use it. Stuff in your backpack because I can. Start healing potion. Resurrection scroll. No, send that to Leo. You don't need it. Okay. So let's figure out what we can do here, everybody. So we're pretty speedy. I'm actually going to plop a point into your constitution and then one into your dexterity. As your skills require dexterity to work. Okay. Skills. 6 points. Dual wielding. He has a point in each of these, which is good. Okay. So, Wolgraff, my man. Put a point into lockpicking for you. Point into bodybuilding. And a point into willpower. Because that's important. And I'm actually going to put a point into Lucky Charm for you. Because you benefit from the bonus to your crits. Okay, Backstabber, Escapist, Stepper, that's good. That's good. Let's see, what else can we do with you? Bully. Gorilla. Leech. Leech. Okay, I think we're actually gonna give you Leech. Oh wait. Pawn. Pawn, is that? That is not a feat. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's neat. I don't think he gets that. Interesting. One of my favorite feats you can have in Divinity Original Sin 2 is called the Pawn, which essentially gives you 1 free full point of movement. Lock it off. Swift-footed. Nature morning person. That's a tough call. I think what we'll do because I kind of expect him to get punched a lot. We're gonna give him Leech. Well, we'll give this a try. Alrighty. Okay. Put that there. And now we have a new friend. So if I pull up my... So there's a couple things we still haven't done. Which entails returning to Sisal proper for a hot second. So there's a bunch of side quests that we still haven't done that are just around town. One of them I'm holding off on doing. And I was specifically holding off on doing it because I needed Wolgroth to do it. Because I can't pick pockets. Another one, I had to wait until I could talk to animals, which I can do now. So we're just gonna mosey on in here, and we're gonna talk to this cat. Hello, cat.
Never saw you in the king crab before. You're welcome to scratch me behind the ears if you like. I won't scratch back.
Well, who are you? Who are you?
I am
That sounded so
Signal
weird.
Sam. At least that's what they call me around here. Used to be a ship's cat, but the clipper I was on sank, and I was the only one to wrestle himself free from the waves. The people here were kind and took me in. Been the king crab's foremost patron ever since.
Tell me about the ship you were on, man.
A magnificent ship she was. Used to belong to a pirate, I was told. Unlike me, she didn't prove to be unsinkable, though. We hit the cliffs right neath the lighthouse. Not very apt a name for that building, I must say, for no light was shining from it.
You guys remember a certain story we heard from a certain ghost?
The moment I hit the water, I writhed around like I would on a hot tin roof. By some miracle, I managed to reach the beach, covered in kelp and smelling worse than a fish's funeral parlor. But I was alive, and that was more than anybody else could say.
You were the only survivor?
So I was. What friends I had. They drowned alongside the rats I used to hunt in the galley. And there I was, all alone. Not that I have it bad here, mind you. I've milk and fish aplenty. Most folks will pet me kindly, and when one of the village girls holds me tight against her ample bosom, I purr up a storm. But I do long for a companion of my own kind. And in that regard, there is no one like Maxine.
So, the entire purpose of the quest we are about to start, we're gonna help this cat get laid. That's exactly what we're gonna do. So tell me about Maxine.
Maxine, the mayor's darling pet. So gentle, so fair a feline. The grace of her whiskers, the subtle palette of dyes in her sable coat. She's one of a kind, that cat. She likes me. I know she does. But when I declare my love, she backs away. I don't know why. I had serenaded her and braved many a bucket of water for my efforts. But for some reason, she is not to be swayed.
Now, what other things do you have
By
to
all means.
tell me about? Oh, yeah, actually, you can ask him about the undead and the orcs. Forgot about that. So what's your take on the
People
undead?
make a fuss about them because they endanger the lands around the city. They never bother me when I'm out for my monthly walk, though. But still, I do detest them. I mean, they're so unnatural, aren't they? Cats can have 9 lives, but humans are only entitled to 1.
Rude. Tell me more about the orcs.
Oh, don't mention orcs to me. Worse than dogs, that lot. Sank Walrus Willie's boat right from under him. Best anchovy fisher in the world he was. A loss to us all.
Alright, well. So we're gonna go and talk to Maxine, who's the mayor's cat. The mayor who still hates me, and we're walking around with the staff we stole from him, by the way. So, hey, Maxine.
Golly gosh! One who flaunts the highways and byways of silly old Sicile with the easy elegance of a puss with her tail in the air. I do declare such a sight is rather rare around here. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
Well, tell me a bit about yourself, Maxie.
I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence.
So, about Sam.
Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name.
Why do cats care about money? That makes no sense. But okay.
At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they? With an alley cat for a papa?
Are you kidding me? He lives in a flippin' tavern!
Oh dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
Okay, well, I forgot.
Such grace they have. Magnificence incarnate. Woolgraf too eyes the cat with great sympathy, though for other reasons entirely. He styles himself a cat person after all.
Oh, I love Woolgraf. Woolgraf is so nice and so sweet. Jahan's a jerk. Alright, well, Sam, I need you to stop licking yourself for 2 seconds here, because I've got problems.
Where's young Esmeralda these days? She has the softest lap to lay in.
Well, she was accused of murder.
So there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut.
I don't understand these cats. I don't...
Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting cheater. Like the king of all cats I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine my Caesarina.
Okay, sure. That makes total sense. Alright. So, we're gonna head on back to the Black Cove. It's kind of a good thing I already cleared this area out before we did this. So we're gonna go ahead and mosey our way back through here. Gonna close this little window because it's distracting. Okay, so we picked up a bunch of keys from our buddy Pontius. Hey, check it out! One of them unlocks this door. So now we can mosey your way down here. No idea who was sleeping down here, but apparently they were at some point. We're just gonna keep on going. And if my memory serves, I should save my game, just in case. Oh, hey.
Dead dragon. Who could have bested one of Rivellon's most ancient creatures?
I'd wager someone, or something, made mad and mighty by sauce.
Yeah, by sauce. Gotta watch out, a decent pesto will get you every time. Okay, so nothing else here. Let's cross the water from here. Hey look, there's a ghost down there!
So we're on the hunt for something capable of taking out not one, but two dragons.
Delight of delights!
Leo, you're not helping. Oh, hey, Stardust. Take that. It's always a good thing to have. Just keep on going. That's 3 dragons. Oh boy. This thing has got to be nasty. Wow! Wow, what? Oh!
Do you suppose that's what destroyed those dragons?
How can I suppose anything with those eyes sizing me up like so much rump roast?
That's a sword. Oh boy. These are some
Drawing
very...
water from the sea.
It'll use it against us unless we can stop it.
So... This is a really, really angry hermit crab. Oh boy. Cheryl! Cheryl, help! Cheryl, help!
Poison my foes!
And I'm just gonna run over here. Stab! Hasten ourselves. Now it's your turn. Nice job, bud. Go team, go! Okay, Jahan. What can we do here? Oh, it is very dead. Okay, Cheryl, just eat this one. Because he's right there. Good job, Cheryl. Okay, what can I do here? We're just, let's try and knock it over. It is immune to knockdown, and I didn't get my arrow back. Great. Okay, so let's go faster. Just gonna head over there. Blind the giant thing. Yes. Excellent work, Bullgraph. Excellent. And cut back. And that's all you got. Good. Great. Perfect. Can I see your baby? I can see your baby. We'll take your baby and plunk him over here where we can see him. Or just kill it outright. Ow. Do not appreciate, madam. Get back over here. Danny's gonna unforce yourself. We'll hold on to that. We'll just shoot this thing. Okay. Bleed. Or not. Come back. Come back.
Back on my feet again.
Just stand there, Cheryl. Glare at it. It will be intimidated.
I can help here.
Oh, awesome. I'm in position for a backstab. Alright. Let's set it on fire.
Everything I touch burns in sacrifice.
Or not.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Get her. Come on, Cheryl. Good job, Cheryl. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just stab her. Oh, it leveled up! I didn't realize we were so close to a level up. Awesome. But hey, check it out. Sam's collar.
Now this is valuable.
I got purple things. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. But first, before I...
I found something.
Oh, well, we found this pile of dirt, which I'm going to dig up real quick. chest. Send that to Leo. I have something to talk about Leo.
That shovel has proven worth its weight, it seems.
Yes, and who knows what manner of riches we'll unearth with this shovel.
Oh, for the seven's sake, those shining eyes are better fit for a puppy than a source hunter.
You are no fun, Leo. None. Whatsoever. But we're gonna go ahead and go talk to this ghost. Hello, madam. What is your name?
Your flesh. Why, you're positively radiating. It's been years since a warm blood has wandered through these caverns. An utterly lovely sight.
Well, what are you doing down here, madame?
I know not. I know so little. My life in full I recall, from my earliest memories to my most recent sorrows. But why I should be trapped in this spectral form, I cannot say.
How'd you die?
I was on board a ship from Errata to Sicil. The night was black as ink, and the lighthouse in the distance offered us no aid. The ship's hull soon met the cragged shallows, and we were all of us lost. The thing I can least reconcile is that my own husband, my Samson, keeps the lighthouse. What could have become of him that night? My mind races with the possibilities.
Tell me more about your recent troubles.
Gossipers. They nearly ruined me. In life, I was a natural philosopher, you see. A student of the stars. Errata, an elfish land not so far from Sicil, happens to boast the finest telescope in all of Rivellon. So I set sail, planning to spend several weeks there enhancing my research. When I arrived, I found an instant friend in the telescope's keeper, an elfish scientist named Faladar. We had much to share concerning our studies and found great joy in one another's company. It was a friendship as pure as starlight, but that didn't keep the rumors from flying. As the insinuations became increasingly vile, I thought it best to sail back to Sicil straight away and to introduce Faladar, my friend, to Samson, my only love, putting any and all foul rumors to rest.
Uh-oh.
As you know, though, we never made it. Faladar is lost forever. And what has become of my darling Samson, I know not.
Well, funny you should talk about Samson. Funny you should mention him. I kind of ran into his ghost, and he may or may not have caused you to die.
He could never. You mean to say he left us to those savage waters on purpose? I can't believe it. And yet, if what you say is true, well, I must meet him in any case. To the lighthouse, you said? Fine.
Alright, well, check it out. We found Desdemona. So if we, I think, mosey back to the lighthouse, which will take a hot second because it's got to load. Close this up. Oh, did I forget to loot some things here? I think I did. Do-do-do-do. Making our way back to the lighthouse, which is all the way over here. Da-da-da-do-do-do-do. I'll level up in a second, but I want to finish this quest first. And go talk to Sam. Okay. We run back in here, head on downstairs.
Desdemona, my love, I should have known you would never betray me. I should have known your love to be as constant as the sky. Madness took hold of my heart, and with razor nails scratched murderous intent into its depths.
Excuses, excuses.
And yet, look at us now. Not even death could impede our reunion. I beg of you, my love, forgive me. With but a word, you can heal my heart, efface the scars that lunacy left there. Forgive me, my wife, my own. Forgive me.
You've heard the whole story by now. Perhaps you can help me settle my mind. Half of me is furious and the other half is utterly enraged. What do you think of my murderer husband?
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, stretch here and pop my shoulders. Well, because this is Leo talking, and we all know Leo to be a colossal pain in the neck, this is what he'd say. She is under no obligation to forgive him.
Why perpetuate anger and rage? Desdemona should forgive the sorry soul.
Thank you for staying in character, Danny. You know, I wouldn't forgive your murder until I'd made him suffer for eternity. I'm sure you'd feel the same.
I've often admired you for your patience and humility. I hope that doesn't have to change.
Okay. I'm just gonna hit the space bar to skip through this one, because I still want to go talk to Sam, and these things take time. I don't feel like logicking my way through things. My coffee hasn't kicked in yet. So, wow, Leo won. Impressive.
No, we'll do as I say.
Right you are. This cur deserves no more of my forgiveness than the devil himself. Away from me. For good this time.
Ouch.
Heartbreak I have sowed, and heartbreak I must reap. Come, eternity. Let loneliness be thy instrument of torture. Regret I rack. It is no more than I, blackest of souls, deserve. For it was love itself that I yielded to the waves.
I worry about seeing you in the next life, but I'm certain you alone will be banished to hell. Goodbye forever, Butcher.
Harsh.
And thus ends the lesson. Trust not even the one you think loves you the most.
No, Woolgrove writes. But do trust the one who you know loves you the most.
Okay. This has been an interesting day.
I need a moment to reflect.
You know, some may call me heartless, but I suggest I know how to make difficult decisions for the greater good.
Compassion, indeed, seems rather less important to you of late.
Alright, well, I've never ended the quest that way before, so interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, let's go back to c.Seal for some much needed happier times. Let's go push a couple together instead of separating them. God. What benefit does Leo get from being heartless? I don't know. I'll have to check in just a second. So let's go talk to Sam. Hey Sam, I got that thing you asked for.
I think I'll sleep by the fire tonight, once the regulars stagger home.
It's great. I found something for you.
Whiskers! You found my collar? Oh, thank you! Bless you! I shall don it right this instant, and hie me to Maxine as fast as my paws can carry me. You have made me the happiest cat in the world! Indeed you have!
He's so happy! He's so happy! I'm so happy he's happy. After the horrible thing I just did. You can actually, like, run in here and listen to them talking.
My love, look at me. I am wearing it. The collar I told you about. The one you told me was but the fancy of a dream. Here it is. A band of jewels, such as no one in c.Seal has ever beheld.
Dear me, but that choker looks absolutely fabulous on you. Simply smashing. I can't believe it's real. Oh, darling Sam, you are a Tom of Means after all.
That I am, my little tigress. Behold my true color and marry me. Make me yours, and my very life I shall dedicate to your happiness.
Oh, what a passionate puss you are, my darling Sam. As impetuous as ever. But indeed you do seem to have the right and reason to be. Oh, I shall hold you in suspense no longer. Yes, my dear Sam, I will marry you.
With a word, you have stopped my heart and set it beating anew with untold vigor. Come, my love, my lean-tailed lady. By the fire of the hearth, let us lie and purr the night away.
Okay. I don't understand why cats care about this sort of thing. Leo, do you understand this? I don't.
And so Sam's story has a happy end after all.
You know, I'm an optimist. There was some troubled water to be crossed, but, you know, she did love him. She did love him.
Does she, though? She said yes the instant she saw the jewels in his collar. If it weren't for his wealth, she wouldn't have given him the time of day.
Just, yeah, be a dick, be a jerk. That's fine. Hey, Jahan, tell me about yourself.
It is a pity indeed to see how this treasure of a cat, this pinnacle of nature's beauty, has been corrupted by the wretched mores of man. Base materialism has darkened the purity of her soul and has seized the very throne where love should rest.
See, Jahan gets it. Jahan gets it.
Let the story of Sam and his beloved serve as an example of this bitter truth. Between two humans, no love is unconditional. So strongly does this sad depravity seep from our every pore that it adulterates the innocence of what should be stainless spirits. We suffer from the inability to bestow love devoid of logic, devotion devoid of design. Wealth, status, prestige, the carnality of flesh and fortune, those are the true motivators of the affections between a woman and a man. Love. It is the name we give a base ambition, a delusion we blindly compel to be true and therefore falsely hold to be absolute. Pity love, and be wary of her too, for she is but a deception.
Jahan, honey, who hurt you? Who hurt you? You poor poetry night patron. I don't know. I was going for alliteration or whatever we call it when we use consonants instead of vowels. But yeah, just who hurt you, sweet pea? Who made you hate? I have never seen an example of true love. That's true. I will agree. Never seen true love. Danny's never seen true love.
Aptly put. Verily, the concept of love is but the vagary of fantasies, the intemperance of puerile minds.
Oops.
I shall not deny that my mind too was puerile once, that I too loved a woman with all my soul, believing her to be... Ah, enough. Forget what I said. Dig love a grave and there let it rot.
We'll have to talk to Jahan later on. I mean, I've been putting off the companion conversations just because, for example, Jahan takes forever to get through one conversation. So I think, I have no idea where the cats went. Are they still in the mayor's house? Because I think I should be able to talk to them some more. I imagine I should be able to talk to them some more. I have no idea what happened to the cats. They have vanished into thin air. Great. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna cut it here. So, I hooked up a couple of cats and caused a couple of soul, or well, at least one soul, to be damned to oblivion and damnation for the rest of eternity. Hooray! Good day! We'll pick this up next time.